Turning our attention now to the ASX, here's Matt Birney and Bulls and Bears with the latest public company views and interviews.
Welcome to Bulls and Bears, brought to you today by newly listed Gold and Silver Explorer 49 Metals, ASX code 49M. I'm Matt Birney and I'm joined now by the CEO of 49 Metals, Phil Carter. Hi, Phil.
Hi, Matt.
All right, so 49 Metals just hit the boards at the ASX, raising $10 million through CPS Capital on the back of 3 gold and silver projects in Nevada, USA. This week, the company set the rod spinning at its Gold Mountain project, which sits to the northwest of its Sinter project and to the south of its Buffalo Canyon project. For now, though, it's all about the large epithermal gold-silver system at Gold Mountain and its old workings, historic drilling, and some intriguing geophysics. Okay, Phil, Gold Mountain looks interesting. I understand there is some historical gold and silver mining in the area. How many ounces were mined back then and at what grades, do you know?
Yeah, so we had 36,000 ounces of gold mined in the Gold Mountain area and 3.7 million ounces of silver. Silver grades of up to 100 ounces per tonne were recorded back in the day.
Now, one thing that jumped off the page at me was this dirty big IP anomaly sitting under shallow cover. How deep is that thing and where does it sit relative to that old gold mining at the time?
Yeah, so the IP anomaly is about 200 metres below surface and it does correlate with some old workings where they had high-grade gold in the sulphides, which we believe is a really good drill target.
All right, so you've just started drilling at Gold Mountain. What are the best targets and why?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, we'll drill that IP anomaly early days, a couple of holes into that. We think there's a good chance of some high-grade gold at depth there. Beyond that, we're going to follow up with some historic drilling, more in the oxide layers, where we're going to follow up assays including 20 grams per tonne and some drill holes of 9.5 grams per tonne. So we're pretty excited to be in there and drill those structures.
What about surface expressions? Are there any there?
Yeah, we've got some surface expressions. We've got some rock chip samples, again, up to about 19 grams per tonne gold. So we know there's gold in the area.
Now, to the southeast of Gold Mountain is your Sinter project, which looks like it's limited for now just to some rock chips. What sort of numbers are you getting out of those rock chips?
Yeah, again, very greenfield. We've got rock chips there up to 19.3 grams per tonne gold. And it's pretty good silver credits too.
All right, and to the north, the third project that you took to the IPO is Buffalo Canyon. I know there's some limited historic drilling there. What sort of numbers were they getting back then?
Yeah, this is a bit lower grade. It's sort of 152 metres, thick at 0.4, and also another 148 metres at 0.42 grams. So lower grade, but sort of big tonnes, from surface. Look forward to following up those thick intersections.
And when do you expect to get the first round of drill numbers back?
So I'm drilling right now, so I'd expect some results to come through in the next sort of 6 to 8 weeks.
Phil Carter from 49 Metals, thanks for joining me on Bulls and Bears. And remember, we're only here to give you information, not advice, which you should, of course, seek independently. I'm Matt Birney, and this is Bulls and Bears.
For more public company CEO interviews, go to the Money page on the 6PR, 2GB, 4BC and 3AW websites and click the Public Companies tab.